So what we're going to move into now is a time of sharing some memories, and there'll be opportunities for anyone who'd like to share. But at first I might ask Alan's friend Mark if he'd like to come and share. To my knowledge, probably other than his family, maybe Mark's his longest term friend, the person who's known him the longest. So come and share some things so that we learn, Mark.
Well, there are two times in my life that I've known Alan well. I met him first at Launceston Community College in about 1984 or 5. I think Stephen may have known Alan longer than me, of all the people here. I think Stephen knew him for about a year longer than I. And we spent a lot of time with Stephen at the college in the common room smoking, and we would go across to Royal Park and buy a bottle of champers and orange. This was one of his favourite drinks, and we would just, we wouldn't get drunk. We'd just have harmless fun. As everyone knows, Alan was a harmless person who just enjoyed happy times. And then life took me away from Launceston. I ended up living in Hobart and my house burned down. And I was homeless. I had only the clothes on my back. And I came back to Launceston. And the first friendly face I saw was Alan. And through that traumatic time, he helped me to get back on my feet and just made it easy with his gentle conversation and his quiet ways. And I'm sure a lot of other people here have been helped through hard times by Alan. I've known him to be a generous man in lots of ways, but generous with his friendship. And I think that's all. E-M-M-O-T-T. I thought he was E-M-I-T. And he, in one of those photos, he was opening a bridge at my house, and I've written a dedication in concrete that it was opened on the 7th of January 2016 by my good friend Alan Emit. I spelled his name wrong. But he's immortalised there, and I would hope that concrete lasts for generations, and maybe in the future people will wonder who this Alan Emit was. And maybe a great-grandson of mine will tell him that he was a good friend of mine. But we will all miss him. But he was 70. We were promised 70 years, which is 70 years, and so he got his full allotment. And I would say that Alan was the freest person I ever knew. He did what he liked, as a lot of people do, but what Alan liked to do was not offensive. It didn't harm anyone. And so he lived his free life, and we can all be just happy that he's shared it with us. And as Alan had a beautiful singing voice, I'd like to just sing a couple of songs. I'm Russian Orthodox and we sing our prayers, and so I'd like to just sing a little short prayer from the Vespers service. Having come to the setting of the sun, having beheld the evening light, we praise the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, God. Meet it is for thee at all times to be hymned with reverent voices. O Son of God, Giver of life, wherefore the world doth glorify thee. God bless you, Alan Emit. You're a good man.
What a lovely thing. So many lovely things to learn about Alan that some of us may not have known.